Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the Fresh Start Worlds overview of the ending of week 1, for me at least. Now, before I dive into it, I want to point something out. I just seen logging in that was not in today's news post. Yesterday's news post, so I do apologize for this not being in that. But starting next week, we still have the plus 50% accuracy boost. We have tier 2 auras unlocked. There's going to be plus 50% XP boost, which is skills level 70 and above, and plus 75 XP boost for skills below 70. So starting next week, there's even more of an XP boost. Now this isn't the 50% on top of the 50%. This is just the XP boost that's going to be coming straight out. So now let's get into my character. So, I will say this, before getting too heavily into my character, yes, I did unlock Yak Track. It's only really getting me oddments plus the cosmetic unlocks. It's basically working just like it does for Iron Man, which I found a little bit surprising, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But the big thing is I have been doing a lot of questing. Now, I haven't had as much time to really play as I would like, but I have been doing a lot of questing, and my current quest points is 138, and I know that probably might seem kind of low to some people, especially since that's where my biggest focus has been. But as you guys can see here, I'll bring this into the center. Let's not hide the done list anymore. So as you can see, I have a lot of green going on. Now this is with can complete, and if I take off can complete, now it's showing all 295 items left. So yeah, there is quite a bit that, obviously I have to go. And I didn't even realize how many I had to go either. But there's just so many. Right now, it's just the point of trying to get stuff that I need to get done. If I hide the done, I have 206 to go? That don't sound right. Yeah, I have about 206 quests to go. Thought I had completed a lot more. But, so my one big thing is next week, that's when I want to start into skilling more versus actually doing quests, which is my primary focus this week. But as far as skill goes, I have pretty low combat, pretty low skills overall. Do have decent wood cutting and fire making. I wish I could explain why. But at the end of the first week, I know I said about how my goal was going to be to get 99 and hopefully even 120 construction. I don't know if I was shooting for 120 in the video. I forget which one I said. But if I get to I'm at level 51. And we have 7 more weeks, essentially, until the competition is over. I will be getting 120 construction by then, because I'm already level 51. I know that's a drop in the bucket compared to even 99. But it's something that's also... it's not bad. But also, there was something else I kind of want to show you guys. And that is the fact that I did something that's a little risky because I wanted to kind of try to prove a point. Not to mention, I needed 2 bonds to be able to unlock the Premier Path on Fresh Start Worlds to get the cosmetics. And the Yak Sacks. But since you buy a bundle of 3 bonds, I did have 3 bonds, which means I had one left over that was in the tradable variant. And I will say this is for some of the people who have been very worried about people buying and selling bonds like candy and making millions that way. Let's get up to the Grand Exchange here. It initially was listed for 15 mil was the base price. So every now and then I just come back and I check it out and I confirm the offer. And I have been trying to sell this now for over a week. It has been steadily going down in price. So I can say this, like, I know there was quite a few people who were concerned that bonds were going to be getting sold left and right. And I can honestly say that is not the case. I'm selling it for about 5 mil less than what actually is currently at the GE value. So if you ask me, that's gotta say something that it's not entirely going the best for sales. Now I will say, okay, so I was talking a mighty big game before. Ooh, 2 magic seeds. That's pretty good luck there. I was talking a pretty big game about everything whenever I was initially talking about Fresh Start Worlds and about how, you know, I'm feeling like this is going to be pretty easy. And so far, I'm not going to lie, it's still pretty easy. It's just the point of there was certain challenges I did actually meet. And right now, my biggest challenge is combat. But apart from combat, and that's because I've just been focusing on quests these past few days, that this has kind of been going on. So initially, I got some of my skills up. This way I could even do questing properly. But the first thing I went for was, this is another reason too, was to be able to unlock my dailies. So I got the dailies unlocked. I did the Troll Invasion. I did Beneath Cursed Tides. This way I could unlock the Oyster, so I got the Oyster unlocked. I do wish I would have got the Tears of Guthix unlocked in week 1, but I did not do that. But I did have it unlocked for week 2. Well, not week 1 and 2, but like the reset week. So I had those things done for the reset. But this one I did not have the reset. Well, Tears of Guthix, I did not have it done for the initial reset. So that's one thing where I kind of kicked myself about because I should have had that done. But overall, I feel like I'm in a good space. And yeah, so currently as it stands, after week 1, here is my skill levels. We have attack 34, strength 37, defense 43, range 29, prayer 38, magic 38, rune crafting 29, construction 51, dungeoneering 32, archaeology 13, constitution 36, 38 agility, 38 herblore, 44 thieving, 42 crafting, 14 fletching, 21 slayer, 20 hunter, 21 divination, 54 mining, 51 smithing, 39 fishing, 44 cooking, 62 fire making, 61 woodcutting, 34 farming, and 4 summoning. And I do not have invention unlocked. So what else to tell you guys? So that's a grand total of 968 for the skills. I already told you guys my quest points are 138 quest points. I thought I did a lot more quests than I did have done, so that's a little disappointing. But I do want to try to get more quests done before the end of this week. So that is going to still be my focus on this as a whole. That's where I've actually been making a lot of my money. Now, I will say one thing that I don't think most people have been doing, and that is the fact that we are getting proteans. So, with the fact of getting proteans, I've seen a lot of people burning protein logs, which really baffled me. Because you should be converting them into stuff like cogs for invention, or you should be converting them into planks for construction. I know you lose a little bit of the proteins that way, but protein planks are worth way more than protein logs because fire making is easy. It's just, you gotta be careful what you're doing, and I've seen some people doing very strange things. And I don't understand that. Now, for the people who are going for, like I said, skill, maybe they were going for 99 or 200 mil, in that skill, and then that would kind of make sense. Also, and I was even kind of thinking about this for a second, and at first when I've been talking with Timo, who's a subscriber, and I mentioned how I didn't understand that, and they said, well, this way you can get the gold halo. And I thought about it. It's just the first person to get 200 mil in a skill is guaranteed a halo, the golden halo in that skill, because you will forever be number one in that skill because you got there first. So it's just that's a way to guarantee it, is to get 200 mil max XP in a skill. Otherwise, you're just within the top 100. I think there's something special for that too. So I do get it now, but I'm very baffled at the amount of people going for combat, to be perfectly honest. However, I think that's pretty cool because it just goes to show there is a lot of people going for so many different things, and I think that's really cool. Me personally, I'm still on the hunt for all the quests. I want to try to do one small favor today, so that's going to be rather interesting. But that's my overview, and yeah, it's going very interestingly. I'll soon be having a lot more time because I have a vacation coming up for my normal job. So I have vacation coming up for that, and yeah, I'm going to really hammer out some skills that week. So, but yeah, that'll do it for this video. So let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know. Let me know your guys' goals too. But that'll do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.